One of my, well, I guess it's an Endwalker tradition, which means it ends next patch, is to go through the dungeon changes they've been making via duty support, just to see what they're like, you know, give a brief thoughts on them. So that's what I'm doing this morning. With that, let's go to Stormblood. These are the ones we have so far. Yeah, I kind of forgot. The only ones that there's really going to be left are going to be Drowned City, Burn, and Gimlet. I didn't even think about that because, yeah, one of them is tied to the Four Lords. I didn't even think about that. That actually 2/5 of the dungeons in Stormblood. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That means we have almost everything. All right, Siren Song C is first. The Marauder, just the Kervalin, just chilling here. Listen, he's the captain of the ship. We got to get to going. Okay, so I thought these were going to be in a slightly different spot because this was one of the things they mentioned is the placement of enemies. Oh, I don't have tech step. Oh, I forgot. I should be quiet, Alpha. I'm talking now. At least Kervalin. Yo, you got a nice axe, man. Forgot what axe that is. I've seen a bunch of people use that axe before. They'll be like, whoa, relax, dude. I'm just trying to do a dungeon. No, they still really do all pop out. And I mean, the big thing is all the NPCs are gone because they're part of my party now. So I guess that kind of fixes the thing. Our ghostly host gives us the most. At least I got all the feathers I don't get during prog I had for the start of that pull. It's good to know that they were somewhere. Red E? Oh, they're calling out the mechanic. Okay. Good, don't make me do the mechanic, make them do it.
This one's for you, Ida.
She is still very loud. Much louder than everyone else.
I hope you like it.
Stop saying that. I hope you like it rough. Listen, Kervalin just, he knows what he wants, man. I'm gonna need this coffee today. So I didn't realize by accident that today's a 15-hour stream. I had to do meal prep yesterday out of nowhere. Alright, so there weren't really much in the way of changes to the first or second boss. Let's see if there's any. These might just be more coordinated, because they said there were actual boss changes in here. Although this was the dungeon they said the least about. Yeah, I didn't recognize any differences in this dungeon. I mean, they didn't say they did a whole lot, but even with the bosses. Alright, yeah, so honestly, only difference seems to be that the NPCs at the start aren't there, and the dialogue is shifted around a little bit as to, like, who says what, so that none of the important NPCs have to say it, but everything else is, like, completely identical. If they said there were some changes, I couldn't spot them, in all honesty. Alright, there you go. Oh, that's one done. I wonder if the other ones have changed at all. Let me get Aloha some food, and then... I have to make a video called the most disappointing Final Fantasy XIV feature. And I just need to get chat together, and we need to do Euphrosyne and just do duty recorder. Now to test to see how good of a tank they are. I like seeing the samurai tank. Imposing figure that does indeed accurately describe Gosetsu. The blue samurai symbol. Yeah, the blue samurai symbol. Listen, once upon a time, that's what we thought it was going to be. Hien, I'm trying to talk right now. Once upon a time, we genuinely thought that's what we were going to be getting. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You don't pull aggro. You pull just enough aggro so that when one of the tanks dies, you're second in aggro, and then you take the tank buster. Bam. Tank samurai. Okay, you're saving them in the wrong order. Okay, he's dead. Don't do that pull. Got it. No, we're fine. Just swift cast him. Look, I'm alive. Just kite. Oh, there's the swift cast. There's the res. No, I got it. Nope, I don't got it. It was close. It's only because those things have ranged attacks. Yeah, the only thing I imagine is different here is that the boss goes to the center of the room for literally, like, every mechanic. Oh, also, this actually has a purple... this tether actually displays properly. The NPCs all got the... They didn't get really hurt that bad. He took that conal, but that's about it. This probably always targets me, too. Oh, no, it's not. Use your ranged attack, Hien. Come on, deal damage. All right, time to see how the NPCs... You know what's funny? The NPCs doing the test is meaningless here. What are you pulling your weapons out for? You can't even swing them. Like, it's nice that at least, I guess, they show you what the correct results would be. Like I said, also utterly meaningless, because if you fail, the whole thing ends. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, fine. You want to run together? See, the way that the Duty Finder does this, Mole Youth, is we just go to one quadrant and run around the quadrant. We don't run around the whole arena. I don't care if she's learn better. Look at my backflips. Oh. I'm sorry, but you'd be dead. Hey, Indiana Jones, get out here. Guys. What? That's not fair. I'm gonna say, show me the dive bomb. Yeah, I always say I wasn't exactly... Guys? Man, you know what? Actually, that just makes them even more like Duty Finder players because we know we won't die to it, so we just don't do anything. Yep. He ends playing like an actual samurai looking for his third eye procs, except he forgot to use third eye. Don't worry, I've got a gun. Again, they say there's changes, but outside of their behavior, I don't see a single change. Even if the dungeon ends up not having anything different, I still get to make the video and be like, these dungeons are almost not different at all. Yeah, like bosses resetting the center. Yeah, that's the other thing. I think the boss just recentered there. It looked like he just like moonwalked. Yeah, again, I think that's the only difference. I think that's honestly, I think that's the only thing they did to all these bosses. They just made them go center. Oh, that's another change. These don't instant explode because these things used to instant explode, didn't they? The little Magitech bits. Why are they still here? Are they gonna explode again? Okay, no, they disappeared now. Yeah, see? Because it literally moves directly on top of two of the party members and they just dodge it. Hello? Guys? Listen, I understand there's a lot happening at once. But can you, like, try it all? Actually, this boss I'm kind of curious about, too. So the boss... Alright, I don't know how that shaman got out of it. West Coast ping. Am I bugging, or is this bigger than it used to be? Like, super big. Wait, y'all go to that one. I go to this one. I like how the AI went for the hard one there, too. I don't feel like those needed to be that one. You know what, though? I haven't done the... Now I'm questioning if they were always that large. I just don't remember. Okay. Hey, Gosetsu knows how to do the tank buster here. That literally nobody else does because I actually don't expect people to know how that works. Yeah. Literally, you can just step out of it as soon as it goes off. Yeah, as soon as it starts casting, you just move. Almost everyone face tanks the chainsaw. Nobody dodges the chainsaw. It's like on Ravana. You can dodge the second and third hits of his conal, but everyone just takes them.
We go together.
Okay. But he's going over there. That's not together. What? What? All right. I mean, I know that they're freeing you from it, but it looks hilarious when they do it. No, I haven't tried out the new Shatter map. I didn't like Shatter before. Having a new map doesn't make me like it more. That being said, it is very easy to finish the series now just by doing the daily. Secure was only bad because of the map, ironically enough. It's way too big and way too vertical of a map. I just want my PvP modes to have PvP. I miss Rival Wings being popular at this point. Am I bugging? Is this thing not letting me interact with it? There we go. I felt like it's like ultra laggy compared to how it used to be. Maybe you have to be like right on top of it. Yeah, I mean, I also think that. I think all these modes would be better with only 2 teams. I'd rather they literally just delete all the 3-team maps and just make them all 2-team maps. I also agree with that. Alice with the LB. Commencing Fire Ether loading. Okay, so this is considerably different. Now he's in fire mode. And it's just okay, so they got rid of all the tower swap. Yeah, actually, I should have expected this boss would be considerably different. This boss is just, they just got rid of like the entire original gimmick. Inhibitors, disengage. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Yeah, this thing was a disaster, so I'm not surprised. Oh, increases damage taken. Oh, he even has an I take more damage phase. It's going to be just the one, and then the second set's going to have both, and then it spreads also. Now it's both and then spreads. I knew it. I'm so smart. I'm afraid to dance with Alizé. Well, I mean, we still have some towers at least. They're here in some capacity. It's just a thunder mechanic now.
You shall fall soon enough.
Oh yeah, dude, you know how many players just killed themselves to never doing the element mechanic here? Oh, they actually are doing it this time. It's because there's going to be 2 sets of towers? Yup, I'm so smart. I mean, even if you did the quote-unquote reading check, you still had to understand what the boss was telling you to do. I'm loading fire and ice, and there's 3 towers. That doesn't actually tell the player what they need to do. That's something, like, in hindsight, you can be like, oh, that makes perfect sense. You know, this guy's called the Magitech Technician. I can't be the only one who wishes he was just called the Magitechnician. You know, it's funny, when I see this boss, I just think of Bozja. Listen, I do all my bosses legit in Bozja. I never cast or cheesed a single boss. I needed my true display of skill. Yeah, that boss just goes center a little bit more often, I think, is the only key difference there. Yeah, I was trying to remember if there was another claw mechanic that went after the player itself. I think there might have been. Yeah, there was, yeah, because during the claws floating to the north, there's supposed to be hands that also go after the players. That's a huge cock right there. Staring at that summoning bell. Alright, and then this is the last dungeon, so if there's any more changes, this is where they will be. Hey, Ehrenwald! Do you like tanking? I sure hope so. It's alright. I'm sure you'll do fine, Aaron. Alphino? Okay, or Alphino. Oh, Alphino? Yep, okay. No, that's fine. Alright, note to self. Alphino, won't do anything. Alphino? My boy? Okay. Alright, don't try to do that. Alphino just, gets line of sighted there, apparently. Because he did not cast a single heal on literally anyone. I'm very scared for your life, Ehrenwald. He's casting Sucker, at least. I still have aggro on half of them. Don't worry, Ehrenwald. I'm sure you'll do fine. Break a leg out there, pal. The amount of fucks given was at an all-time low there. It's so clean. It looks so much better than when the Duty Finder does it. Alright, honestly, the only difference with this boss is that it's way cleaner because the AI actually cares about doing... Oh, no, they're stopped. They stopped because of that. I went to pour coffee and almost got killed. They got murdered there. That pull hits really hard. I should have known not to just run forward and let Ehrenwald catch up. Because that pull hurts. Absolutely massacre. I got a crit for 9k and I was just dead on the ground instantly. Honestly, other than the soul retrieval thing, I don't actually remember much about this fight. I know that this part's all normal and the same.
I shall have to share the soul extraction.
Soul extraction.
Success.
I like how patient the AI is with it. It actually makes these AoEs very easy to dodge. Like, their patterns are super simple because the AI just do it in like such a set way. Yeah, and no hands. That's the big thing, is no freaking hands. He's gonna be dead in a sec. Oh, he has Hallowed. All right. Wait, where was that earlier? You could have done that this whole time? Art of the Swell. Yeah, I've been hitting the gym. Yeah, this doesn't... I don't think this needs to be any different of a fight. I mean, I guess the tether thing, I don't know if that's going to be here at all. Oh, there it is. Yep. And then she'll just face it outward. Ehrenwald still with the tank buster. I like how Alphino tried to move. It was already over by the time he moved. Okay. Here it is. Could have swore this was way earlier in the original, but might just be misremembering.
Yes. Have you the strength?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, bro. And now I've got a crossbow. Hey everyone, just recording a quick part at the end because the next like 10 to 15 minutes of my stream are me complaining about my internet, which has been on and off on the fritz for the past couple of weeks. But in overall thoughts, this was the least changed set of dungeons so far. Realistically, Castro Mabania's second boss was the one that felt the most changed. The rest of them had really small things, or they centered more often, or something of that capacity. Just have 3 more dungeons left, and then this little series we've been doing during the Endwalker updates will be over. So hopefully you've been enjoying them, and hopefully you'll enjoy the last video as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos, and of course, if you're interested in Final Fantasy XVI, be sure to check that out as well. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one, and until then, take care.